saving face in the face of your boundless grace. And I told you we could go anywhere. You took my hand, looked up and said there. I don't blame you. You did what you had to do. You were starbound, and my journey was through. And as I hurtled towards the sun, I knew the damage was done. I can only wish you the best as I lay down to rest. Tattered wings fly through the pain. Sunbound birds soar past the rain. I hope you hear me whistling. I hope you hear me whistling.
Hello, hello, hello. Zai. So today I wanted to just do a quick stream of just hanging out. I want to make some sort of graphic for a stream schedule. It's not going to be something that I can edit quickly and just post. But basically I need to get this done within about an hour, I believe, or so. Tonight is usually when I'm doing something we call Wee Wednesday in a different server, and I want to watch what we have this week. We have up on the docket Slayer, where we're all going to legally watch Demon Slayer and then commentate over it and talk about it as we go along. So the first thing I want to say is that I have a few games that I do want to keep playing on the channel, namely Monster Hunter Rise, of course. I want to keep up with that, and I also want to keep up with. I actually bought The Missing on PC on Steam. We tried playing it on Switch yesterday. It's a game I played a long time ago. So this would be my second playthrough, but I'm playing it now with Teddy as a guest. And the problem with the Switch is that when I go to stream it, I can't share that audio very easily with Teddy, who's in Discord trying to commentate over with me. So that's no fun. But luckily, the game is on Steam as well, so I bought it there. Go and support Swery. He makes great games, and he's going to come out with a new game soon. The Good Life. I believe it's still in its Kickstarter kind of a phase of development. Not really sure how that's working, but that's what's happening with that. But The Missing, JJ Macfield, and The Island of Memories is a game I definitely want to play. So now we have Monster Hunter, we have The Missing, we have Mario 64, and also probably Mario Sunshine, and also Mario Galaxy, because I have purchased Mario 3D All-Stars for a Switch. I have gotten some some progress in Mario 64 already. Just kind of did it in a day before I even started thinking about streaming it. Because at the time I didn't have my capture card ready or anything like that. So I am about like 50 some stars into the game. But that is not 120 stars, and I'd like to show how bad I am at that game. It's a very hard game. But so now we have three games there. Monster Hunter Rise is a game that I could play for a very long time. Um, I just recently, on last Saturday, we did a 5-hour stream of that, and that was, I think we got to Hunter rank 7, and that's pretty far in the hub world. I think we're almost done with that. You know, I think if we finish Hunter rank 7 in the hub, then that means that we will be done with that, or sort of done with that. I'm not really sure exactly how it works right now. I know there's going to be DLC later, that's confirmed, and that'll give us our like G rank and stuff. I'm not really sure. I'm not a huge Monster Hunter uh nerd. I don't know. I don't know too much about it. I just like playing it, and but the missing is something that we will do probably once a week. I'm not really sure. It just comes down to when Teddy is available. We may continue to do the streams after Anime Tuesday over a Dumb Nerd thing, but I'm not really positive that is going to happen. I don't know that that's set in stone. I think we only were able to do that because Teddy did not have he didn't really have a time constraint. He was available for that. But right now, do want to try and continue to stream every day, but the problem is that I don't know for how long each day. I don't know how loud I can be, because this week was kind of an experimental week to try and do that, because I'm alone at my house, and I can be loud and I can stay up till 1 or 2 and go to bed and still wake up for work because of my schedule, which is nice. But you know, next week we'll have people back in the house, and people going to bed earlier than I would be. So I'm not sure exactly where streaming is going to fit in with that. I would love to keep streaming. Would love to keep streaming at the same time, so I do want to do that as much as possible. Other games that we could play are Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee. So I'm thinking we have. I'm thinking right now that we have. Let's open up a text box actually. Text box. So right now we have Monster Hunter Rise, we have Mario 64, not 65, that one was unreleased. We have Melee, and we have The Missing. And the final one that I think we're going to try to keep doing for a while is something on Fridays, which would be Mikey Crew Among Us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different games right there that we can play. I'm not sure what else I want to play. The other day I tried to stream Astral Chain. I think I'm just going to have to start that over completely. When we jumped into that, it was kind of unprepared, and I forgot completely how to play the game, and once I started playing the game, I realized that I'm really bad at the game. So I don't really know what's happening, I don't know where to go, and I'd rather just start that game over entirely, and I'm not sure I want to do that anymore. We also did some, in that same stream, unprepared stream, we had a very boring, like 40 minutes to an hour of playing Picross, Logic Paint, Miku, Hatsune Miku Logic Paint S or something like that, which I had bought that day. Picross is a lot of fun, but I don't think I can carry my voice, my personality through that. I don't think I can be entertaining while playing Picross at all, and it's not something that I think I should stream. So there's that. But we can stream. I would need to set it up again, but I do have a capture card for, a PS2, a 64, an actual GameCube, an actual Wii, all of that stuff. So I could stream that as well. I can also stream, of course, I have an Xbox 360, and I have, PC games, and I have the Switch. So there are a lot of options here. It's just, it comes down to kind of where I'm feeling with what I want to do that day, and also, how much time I have, who's available, if people want to talk with me while I'm streaming, if it's a multiplayer game, that kind of thing. So I would say this jumble here is probably what I'm going to stream the most right now, with only this one being like for sure only on Fridays is when it would happen, if it happens at all. I do believe that Mikey and the crew are going to do another stream, or rather, we're going to get together again on this Friday, so you can look forward to that. I'm going to be streaming then. As long as I'm available, I'm sure I will be. But besides that, yeah, the missing will come down, so it's going to be with Teddy pretty much always, so we're going to see how that goes. Melee will either be either friendlies or online, or local tournaments, specifically Blono tournaments. Mario 64 would be, once we're done with that, then Sunshine and Galaxy. But we'll see if I ever get burnt out on that. Multiplayer, this has both multi and single player potential. You can do both, it doesn't really matter. I'm fine with whatever, but most of the time we're trying to get people together to do that. What else? I don't really know what else yeah, I can do right now. I was trying to get back into Crash 2. I'm almost done with that. I'm trying to get all the gyms. I think that would be fun to stream, but I'm not sure, once again, when I would do that. I still, some other projects that I'm trying to do, like, other than streaming, are, I still need to, we're still keeping up with the Xcast. It is actually, like, back into motion with trying to do it every week again, which has been nice. So usually what happens is the first time, I believe episode 20 with Mez, we recorded that on a Saturday or a Sunday, or maybe even a Monday, I don't really remember. And I was able to edit that the next day, get that out. Hey, there we go. And then either that Thursday or the next Thursday was when we recorded another one with my friend Luke, 100 miles per hour, and we were able to get that out pretty much the next day. And by we, I mean me. I'm the person that edits the Xcast, I should say. It all comes down to yeah, people sending in their audio of what they recorded and editing it all together, listening back to it, which does take some time, but usually I'm able to get it done in a few days. The last one that we edited was last Thursday as well. We, or rather recorded, was last Thursday. That was with, well, I guess I could say it. We recorded another one with our guest Dave, and he is, that was for episode 22. But that one I have not even, like, attempted to edit yet, because I've just been, like, full force thinking about streaming, and once I, like, stream, I'm kind of like, well, I don't really want to do anything else today, so I don't even think about editing, but I need to get back on that, because this Thursday, tomorrow, we're actually going to record another Xcast episode 23, and that will be with Colin, who appears a shit ton on the Dumb Nerd Thing stream, and has been a close friend of Teddy, and a friend of mine. Not a close friend, but a friend. I know of him, he knows of me. But we're gonna do another one with him. That'll be tomorrow, but I don't know what I'm gonna do for stream tomorrow, because we're gonna try and do the podcast recording from about 8 to 10 Central, and I do not want to do that live, because that's a terrible idea. So I'm thinking that I'll probably just stream something afterwards. Just something real quick, not really sure what. But we'll figure it out. And then hopefully you saw my very quick April Fool's Day prank of episode 0 of the Dixcast. That was a lot of fun. Just quickly messaging everybody, hey, can you send me a recording of you saying the word dicks? That would be funny, right? And hopefully people that listen to the Dixcast a lot got a kick out of that. But the other big project that I'm working on is Xcast Year 1 Part 2, the compilation of highlights and out of context moments and all that stuff. Still working on that. Once again, I have just been really focused on like what to stream, when to stream, finding the time to do it. So some of that editing has been put on the backlog. It was on the backlog for like the longest time, but now it's back into the forefront of my mind, and I want to get it all done. I've been trying to wake up early before work to get some stuff done, but that's been a bit difficult. Just because I've been also staying up late because I want to stream or I want to do this or that, So just trying to juggle some stuff right now. I think that if I do make a graphic, I'm just gonna make it off stream. Actually, I don't really feel like making one right now on stream because I feel like when it comes to creative process stuff, I don't want to have some sort of constraint on my mind of like, oh god, I have to be entertaining while doing this. I'd rather just like put all my focus into making it. But I did want to do a quick stream of just talking about all of this stuff and kind of what to expect from this stream, what I want to do, what I aspire to do. I do want to become an affiliate eventually here, so I'm trying to stream every single day for at least this week, just so I can get that requirement of streaming on 7 different days. We have passed the 50 follower mark, which is good. I'm very happy for that, and I appreciate that. I have streamed a good amount of hours, but I believe my viewer count is not super close to average of 3 viewers, so that'll have to change, and I'll try and just keep streaming until that gets bumped up a little bit. I think that streaming Monster Hunter Rise and Mario 64 and Melee will really help with that, and Among Us, of course, will really help with that, just because we'll get people just like, oh hey, there's this stream happening, cool. Because that happened with Melee, that's happened before with like just you play a game that's popular and hey look, people want to watch it, so it's happened before. But I am looking forward to this. It's something I've been thinking about a lot, what I can do better for the stream, what I want to do with it. But I'm not really sure what else to say here. I should mention that now I have gotten permission from 100 Smiles Per Hour, Luke, my friend Luke, that I can use his music for the stream, BRB, and starting soon transitions, I guess you could call them, moments, events. So I've just been playing a few of his tracks that are on Spotify. That's 100 Smiles Per Hour. I will also put a link in my bio on my channel to his Bandcamp as well. He makes some great stuff, and I await more of his music, more of his creations. He recently, when I asked him about using his music for this, he said that he would be able to make something for specifically the Xcast, which would be really cool if he could do that. We haven't talked much again about it, but it was just something that we talked about in passing. And I just yeah, it would be great to see that. Just I don't even know what I would want for an intro outro of the Xcast, but just something new would be great. I love what we have now. It's actually by Dave, by It's Whack Beats on SoundCloud, with the Z's It's Whack Beats, and I believe that song is called In Time. we've been using that since the very beginning of the Xcast. It's kind of ingrained in my brain as the Xcast song, and I'm sure for people that have actually listened to the Xcast that that is similar for you. Um, Another thing that I want to get done for the channel is put out an edited down version of my stream of my of playing Cry of Fear, which I did like last year, last like October, September, December, or November, December, whatever it was. Um, I it took forever to actually get that game done, and then now what? No one, there's nothing really about it anymore. So I want to get that edited down. I started that like when I had some free time. I started editing down the first stream, and I was so surprised at how like enjoyable the stream was, because I like completely just forgot like everything about the first like stream since it was so long ago. And just like there's some good moments in there, there's some funny bits, there's the way that I'm editing it is actually something that I want to talk about. Is that the way that I something that someone that gives me a lot of inspiration back in the day was a channel that you can go follow on Twitch right now. They stream almost every day. Kilplix, Kilplix. He has done a great job. Something that he did a lot was when he would play like Skyrim or Fallout or really any game, he would do the same thing where he'd stream it and upload like the recording, and edit it together and kind of highlight just like different moments. But it was never like the forefront of it was never really the commentary. It was more so just like the feeling of exploring a game but controlled by someone else, if that makes sense. So like with his Skyrim videos, it'd be like 10-15 minute videos, but it'd be 5 minutes of him just kind of walking through the scenery, and maybe he'll say like, oh wow, that's really, this is a cool area, I'm gonna go check that out. And then it cuts, and he just found a new Warhammer and he starts using that, and it's like, okay, cool. So I do like that editing style of just like cutting to only things that are like pertinent, and not only including like highlights. So like giving you the feel of the game, like giving you every single part that is um that like a through line basically. Like, so Cry of Fear is like a game where you are kind of backtracking a lot, and you're gonna die, and you're gonna get stuck in an area or something, and I want to cut out all the parts where I'm backtracking, or at least like have myself saying like, oh, I need to go back here, okay, and then kind of just cut right to when I get there, rather than having um just kind of a jumbled mess of just like different highlights of like funny moments or something. I don't really want to do that. I want to have it be a through line of like, this is the game, I was playing it, now you have felt like you have played the game, kind of thing, which I think is something that's not a crazy idea. It's nothing new. It's just that that's I wanted to explain that a bit further. So I've been trying to do that so far. I've gotten like a few I think I've gotten like a couple hours into the first the first stream was like 3 or 4 hours, and I've edited some of that down, and I think it's okay so far. I don't think I'm gonna go crazy with editing. Nothing really crazy with like a bunch of text or images or sound effects and stuff. Like, I don't really want to do that. I think that just having the edited down stream is fine with me, but I want to put that out eventually. But as I've said before, a lot of focus is going on when to stream, what to stream, how to stream, who to stream with, why to stream, and then Xcast, obviously work and staying alive, and paying bills and all that stuff, and then editing Xcast, and editing Xcast compilation, and editing then Cry of Fear, and there's a lot of stuff to do. So just trying to balance all of that with talking with my friends and staying sane does become difficult, and I understand now why some people feel the way they do about stuff like this, and how hard it is, how difficult it is. Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say, I think. It's been a fun time just going through. I got back into streaming because Teddy with Dumb Nerd Thing was streaming like all the time. He's been keeping up with that very well, which is very good for him. Um, I really do want to see him get affiliate status, get a sub button, get some emotes, all that stuff. Um, because it's been a real fun time joining up with him and playing games, even though only for me it's really only Tuesdays, or sometimes hopping in on different Smash nights, stuff like that. But got back into it because of him, and we're just both. I think we're both just trying to do our best with this stuff, and I can't speak for him, but it's hard. It's difficult to find the time, to find the motivation and the energy to actually do it. Because the other day when I started streaming like Astral Chain and Picross, I was at a loss for words. I had no idea what to talk about. Um, and I just don't know how some people do it. They just, I guess it's because they have, their chat to hang out and to talk with them and feed them stuff and be like things to talk about. And it's like, okay, well, this will cover me for, forever if people just are talking in chat and hanging out. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I think this will be just like a 30-minute stream, I guess. I don't really have much else to say. I'm going to try and make a stream schedule, a graphic here. Trying to make it look pretty, something that I can easily edit for all the different things I want to do. I'm going to say this now for the record. I don't. I cannot guarantee I will not become a VTuber. We shall see. I do have a OC in the works. It is something that I've been thinking about a lot, but it is not something I think can be made into a VTuber kind of thing pretty much ever. But it's something that I would hope that I can make into a new profile picture, a new kind of identity on the internet of here's my character and this is what people will know me. Or you can post this picture and you immediately go, oh yeah, that's Xwonker, or that's whatever, right? So need to figure out that more, figure out branding stuff more. But I think the first step is definitely just getting affiliate, streaming more, keeping up consistency, and trying to juggle all these other things in the background for the YouTube channel. I don't think I've ever put this much effort into streaming and the channel and all that stuff in a long time. It's always been kind of a background thing or a hobby, and it still is a hobby. It's still fun to me, and mostly I do it because I know that once I get a lot of joy out of just like you make a clip and it's just like the funniest thing that happened in the stream and you share that and people like it, even if it's just friends that like it, it's like that's still a nice feeling, being able to save that kind of those moments. So yeah, that's kind of what streaming is to me. It's also what the Xcast is to me. Just it's never been like a big thing. It's just been a thing to talk with friends and kind of just hang out. It's always been that. But yeah, I'm gonna just call it there. It's been about 30 minutes, and I'm going to go a bit later. Gonna go watch some anime with some friends. So everybody have a nice night. Thank you for watching this quick stream. And yeah, have a great one. Oh hey, Mike. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'm excited to see where it goes too. I'm glad that you're here to hear me ramble about what I want to do with it. But yeah, so have a great one, man. Have a great one, everyone. See you later.